Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Let's Play Consortium. Und wir müssen heute herausfinden, wer ist der Mörder? Und da wir keinen Gärtner an Bord haben, können wir leider nicht sagen, der Mörder ist der Mörder Gärtner. So, fragen wir mal die ganze Crew aus, was irgendwie ein bisschen unangenehm ist, aber naja. Und das Schiff muss ein bisschen repariert werden.
So I hear Night 15 wants you asking around about Matt's so-called murder. Are you here to grill me?
No, nein. How do you know I was asked to investigate?
It doesn't matter, does it? News spreads fast around here. Someone must have told someone who told someone else. Ending in Pawn 4 telling me.
Pawn 4. Would he be involved, do you think?
Have you got a
Like,
second?
I'm in
Go
high
ahead,
school
come in.
over again. Well, Night 15 told me over the CBC night. Pawn 4, could he be involved?
No chance. He's far too self-centered. Rook 25 probably told him. No doubt starting as a threat. You know, stop bothering me or I'll turn you into the bishop.
If not him, then who? I know you have a guess. Nah, that doesn't sound like Rook 24. Okay, good. Thank you for your honesty.
It's my pleasure.
Ich glaube, sie ist es nicht. Hatten wir gerade eine Chance?
Not one for goodbyes, are you?
Was? Achso, sorry. Ups. Kann hier mal jemand sauber machen? Und die Bildschirme austauschen? Er könnte es sein. Ihm würde ich das zutrauen. Der ist...
Bishop, nice work with Angelov.
Der kommt mir so unfreundlich vor und wir können nicht mehr mit ihm reden. Am Ende ist es hier diese Königin. Gottes Willen, das wäre vielleicht die Katastrophe. Können wir nicht. Wir können uns höchstens ins Bett legen, aber wird uns auch nichts bringen. Hier ist nichts außer die Küche. Gehen wir doch mal hoch. Ah, hallo beim Schach.
Yes, Bishop. Why don't you sit down and we can talk? I'm sure Pawn 51 will be a little longer at the least.
Na, gerne.
Bravo. Good man. So what can I help you with?
Nothing much. Did you play chess often? Ja, fangen wir doch mal nett an.
I try to, yeah. And so does Pawn 51. Her and I began a game last night, and I'm rather eager to beat her into next week.
Isn't there more important things for you to be doing? Can I ask you about point 7? Consortium officer plays chess? Right. Nein. Can I ask you about point 7?
Yes, we all have. Terribly unfortunate business. But let's first wait until Kendra gets back before we discuss that.
Wie, das war's?
I'm coming.
Ah, Kendra. I truly hope that everything is okay.
Everything's fine. Now it is, at least.
Okay, Bishop, it was nice talking to you and everything, but can you please let the lady sit?
Was? Sure, of course.
Thank you.
Hey, are you ready to experience how tables can be turned?
You're dreaming, old man. Now, let's see. Was it my move?
Yes, it was, and please, take your time.
Hey, Bishop. That was some pretty amazing work with Angelov. With 283 separate recorded incidents under his belt, it was about time someone put him behind bars.
That damn the computer brain of yours.
Yeah, well, it's a mixed blessing when it only allows for 1,533 hours of sleep a year.
That is not very much, Bishop, if you were wondering.
Oh, hey. Right, I guess you're wondering what else we found in the TS packet from London.
The Felixstowe incident on the docks? Yes, tell me.
Eyewitnesses claim 3 or 4 large transport vehicles left the Felixstowe docks only minutes before police arrived. They were headed for downtown when the police apparently, well, lost them.
Poof, vanished. A bunch of unmarked transports. You know, since the war you can barely let out a fart in London without 15 cameras seeing you do it. Followed by the police raining fire down on you.
And it's all it leads at all? It sounds like London has become quite a police state.
Has it become? It's been like that for what, 14, 15 years now? I mean, it's not that bad, as people living there sure appreciate the security.
13 years. 277 days. Well, since they put up that gross private citizen tech wall and installed all those micro cameras.
Have we got any leads at all?
No, except to say the London police are likely holding something back. They claim they're dealing with a security breach of their mainframe and that automated monitoring systems have been unable to detect the vehicles. Something stinks. There is no way they just up and lost those trucks.
Whatever happened to those good old-fashioned police work? Without the cameras and the sensor arrays, those bobbies are useless.
That seems like a hacker to me. Do I see my first real mission in the near future? Nein, that seems like a hacker to me.
Yes, but which one? We thought the same thing, and according to what we can tell, there are several high-profile hackers residing within the London area. Adrian Draper, Alvarez Famosa, and Jonathan Gonzalez are three of the big ones.
With the right tools, it could be any of them. And good luck finding one.
Check out Adrian Draper, trust me. Check out Alvarez Famosa. Nein, check out Jonathan Gonzalez. Das ist der einzige Mexikaner und Mexikaner sind immer kriminell.
So you know your London hackers, do you? All right, I'll check him out. It can't hurt.
So I'm told the bishop here has been tasked with investigating Pond 7. I'm assuming he has some questions he'd like to ask us, don't you, Bishop?
Really? Let's get it over with then. Ask away.
What do you know or think about Pond 7's death? Have either of you been alone with on duty today? Nope, we're good. You two are clean as far as I can see. What do you know?
The truth? There have been 2,952 operations since the Consortium was first formed, and this is the first time a murder has occurred aboard a C-3800. Not to mention the first time one's been EMP'd, boarded, and shot up. Today has been nothing short of insane. That's what I think.
Neither of us have left global operations since this morning. As you may have noticed, things have been a little crazy around here.
Okay, what sells it, doesn't it? Your positive neither of you have left for any reason.
Maybe talk to Rook 25, Pawn 32, or Pawn 4. They were all working with Pawn 7 this morning in the hangar bay.
Do you think one of them could be responsible?
I have a hard time thinking anyone aboard this vessel could be responsible. But to be entirely honest, I don't know Pawn 4 all too well. And he's sort of a dink.
He really is a dink, isn't he? So you suspect Pawn then? Over anyone else?
I told you, I have a hard time believing it even happened. How could I possibly start pointing fingers? Why don't you go speak to Rook 25?
You both particularly just called Pawn for guilty. Rook 24 was the last to see her alive.
I hope you're not suggesting that Rook 25 could be suspect. Because that's simply impossible. Not her. Never.
Are we done here, Bishop? You know we are not involved.
You're acting awful suspicious. How can you be so sure? What about Pawn 23 then? What's her story?
Pawn 32 has been here for over 3 years now. She was just married 6 months ago. Pawn 7 and several others actually went to the wedding. Just last week she was telling me she and her husband are trying for their first kid.
So out of those three, Pawn 4 is most suspect? She sounds almost too perfectly not suspect. And so those three, Pawn 4 is most suspect.
Wait, I didn't say that. Neither did he. All we're saying is Pawn 4 is annoying. It certainly doesn't mean we think he killed anyone.
Wait a second. Why in the hell is Night 15 giving you the task of interrogating her crew anyway? It does not seem right, does it? I mean, you barely know any of us.
This is precisely why I am the right choice. You are avoiding the subject. Please shut up, 62. She was talking now. This is precisely why I am the right choice.
All right, both of you. Just stop it. This won't get us anywhere, and I think the bottom line is simple. Bishop, neither of us had anything to do with what happened to Pawn 7. End of conversation.
All right, well, come on then, Kendra. Make your move.
I am sorry, Bishop, but I guess we can't talk any longer. I need to put an old man in his place.
Porca vaca. How come I didn't see that?
I honestly have no idea. And please, take your time.
ist halt schon so richtig, ne? Eigentlich sollte ich jetzt als außenstehender Betrachter nicht wirklich die Meinung haben. Und ich will auch gar nicht urteilen eigentlich. Ja, die ist sowieso nicht. Oder vielleicht gerade auf jeden Fall. Es ist halt schwer zu sagen. Hier ist sonst keiner, oder?
Come on, guys. We got another 4 million tasks to complete when this is done. Hurry it up. I want that hold sealed and secure.
Yes, sir. All right, 11, you heard the lady. Let's double our efforts.
Must you always be so cheerful?
So,
Well, yeah,
Jens
of course I must.
Garden.
Oh, no. Oh, not a chance. You get the hell away from me.
My mood.
I
Stop
sometimes
it.
wish
Go
I could be
away.
Just like you.
What
You know,
don't you
detached
understand?
from reality and all.
Pawn 7 is dead
It's
because
nice
of
in
you.
your head,
And
yes?
I don't want to be next.
Oh, yes, it is. Rainbows and unicorns. in fact.
Before we get to
Nothing but
Pawn
rainbows
7,
and
did you tell
unicorns.
Pawn 19 that I was investigating Pawn 7 murder?
Did I... What? Who cares, Bishop? The whole ship knows that by now. I want you to go away. Don't you understand English, or is my accent just not American enough for you?
Kurs jetzt wäre für mich am verdächtigsten, weil er sich so verdächtig macht. But I was told quietly over the CMC. Okay, I believe you.
I'm so very pleased to hear this. Now scram before I get the broom. Oh, for Christ's sake, what? I had nothing to do with Matthew's death, if that's what you're still pestering me about.
Where are you when Pawn 7 was killed? I want to know what you think about Rook 25.
Well, I really wanted the Blue Jays to win the World Series again. But that never happened, did it?
Sorry, Bishop.
And now they're gone.
I know you're busy, but I would
So,
appreciate it if you'd
that's
stop by
life.
Global Ops for just a few minutes. The Queen would like to speak with you. There's no immediate rush. Whenever you're able.
When you feel like it, meet with the Consortium Queen and Global Operations. Just answer the question. So what about Pawn 7?
Ah, piss off. I'm not telling you anything I haven't already said. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? I truly hope you're satisfied because I'm done talking. I don't use the P word that often, but will you please leave me alone now? Farewell, my lovely. I wonder what it was like for authors in 1940.
What did you just say?
Farewell, my lovely. You should pick it up sometime. You know, when you're not investigating this murder. You don't know what you're doing, do you?
Ich bin fast überzeugt, dass er es ist. So.
Damn you.
Hallo?
Oh, hello, Bishop. I can't help but feel terrible about Point 7. He was a good kid. One of the best.
I must say, though, I am glad to see you're still with us after everything earlier. Someone sure has your number, don't they?
You could say that.
Do you have any idea why that pirate would do what he's done? Why he wanted to kill you?
How do you know he wanted to kill me?
I think everyone knows you were the target. You can thank Pound 19 for that. But you can never trust what Angelov says. Ever.
That's very observant of you. You should be a rook. I need to ask you about Pawn 7 now.
Yes, I know. I understand. The only time I've left this room was when I went to upper avionics for a few minutes. I went through the 3rd level, access from Global Ops, nowhere near the cabins.
Well, do you suspect anyone at all? Do you know what Pawn 7 and Rook were doing in the pawn? What are your thoughts about Rook 25?
I know what you're thinking, Bishop. But no. I mean, it is ridiculous. She may have wanted to at times,
But Rook 25 did not kill Pawn 7.
How do you can be so sure? I only want to know what you think of her.
We are talking about Miss non-lethal weaponry here. The whole reason you bishops carry those energy assault rifles. She's practically a Buddhist monk.
Pacifist, weapon and combat specialist? Or she wants you all to think. A pacifist, weapon and combat specialist?
Yes. Well, unique is one word for her. And I think she only tolerated Bishop 8's killing because they probably saved tens of millions of lives together. What is that against a few hundred casualties on the other side?
Pawn 32, come here for a second. And Bishop, you can flirt with her later.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Oh, leave that stupid thing. It'll still be broken when you get back.
If you'll excuse me, work is never complete for a lady with these assets. I'm coming.
So, naja, okay. So, wen haben wir denn noch? Oh, die 25.
If you're here to question my people, wait for them to finish. If you're here to question me, do it later. So,
Question us?
next
Come
on the
on, Bishop.
Let's Give Thanks to
There's
Kieran
really
Angela
no
for
need.
repair list is to manually reboot and diagnose the
think
atmospheric
there
shielding.
is.
And you are
Wade
qualified
says
for
he's
this?
prepped it for a dive. It doesn't really matter, does it? Hold first, then you can chit-chat
I
until
have
hell
a
freezes
one-year-old
over.
niece,
Pas de
remember?
problème.
I think I
Hold
can
first,
handle
chit
it.
chat later.
Good. And don't let the bishop or anyone else distract you.
Was?
I don't care what they want.
Hab ich hier
No
nicht mal meine
problem.
Arbeit
And
lassen
Bishop,
machen kann.
we could really use some help around here with all of these repairs. Let me know when you have a minute.
Was? Speak to work 24 about helping with the repair.
So, are you here to help or just wandering aimlessly?
Want to put me to work, don't you? Wondering aimlessly, of course. Yeah.
That's about right. It shouldn't take long. What do you say?
Sure, just tell me what to do.
Good. We can use the help. Go ahead and access the chip locker over there, by the brig. I've unlocked it for you, and you're going to need a stack of fresh data chips. And you too. I want this done by the time I get back. In other words, I want you out of here and back to work elsewhere.
Roger that. Consider it done.
Lèche-cul.
Well, now, what the heck does that mean?
Come on,
Oh,
Thor.
nothing.
Move your arse. You should have had that done a half hour ago.
Was soll ich jetzt genau tun? Access the chip locker near the brig and remove a stack of data chips. Wo ist denn der Schrank? Nö. Was? Oh. Beluga Kaviar. Ich brauche Data-Chips eher. Aber die sind hier irgendwie nicht so. Auch keine Animal Crackers. Data-Chips.
We've almost got them all. Just take it easy.
I don't know, this machine, it sort of makes me nervous. Oh, and hey, Bishop.
Everything, it seems, makes you nervous.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying you think I killed Pawn 7? Because I didn't have anything to do with that. I was in mission ops the whole time. Ask anyone, really, anyone at all.
Maybe we should sedate him.
No, Kieran. Bad Kieran. Just take it easy, okay? Nobody is accusing anyone of anything.
I'm sorry, Well, it doesn't matter. So, Bishop, thanks for coming to see me. I'm just, getting these huge fragments taken out of me. The doc here says those experimental bullets should have blown me to bits. It didn't hurt at all. Nope, not one bit. Not at all. Nope. No siree, no. Have you ever been shot before, Bishop? I'll bet you have.
Of course I have. Many times.
That's so amazing. Oh, so then I guess it doesn't really hurt. Yeah, people say it's worse than childbirth, but I don't understand that. I mean, for me, I just sort of went numb and then passed out until Rook 13 woke me up. Those nanites sure felt funny, though.
Is there something wrong with your vocal cords? They seem to vibrate far too often, and at an incredible rate.
I was going to tell him to stop drooling on the bishop, but yours is better.
Haha, real funny, guys. Thanks a lot. So, Doc, are we done here? I'd like to head back to mission ops, see if Rook 9 or Pawn 19 need my help.
Stop calling me Doc. The remaining bullet fragments have been removed, and the nanites forcibly flushed from your system, as requested. So yes, Pawn 12, we are done here. Can you please tell Pawn 1 that we are ready for him?
Yep, sure, of course. Hey, Gary, looks like you're up. It doesn't hurt. Really, it doesn't. I didn't feel a thing, and I was expecting to feel so much pain.
Be quiet, 12. Please.
Sorry.
Not now.
Well, if you want to come talk, Bishop, come see me in mission ops. You know, about, whatever.
Hey, number 1.
Make it so, number 1.
You have the bridge, number 1.
Please, guys. Yeah, for the 10th time, I get it. Just like Riker. Ha ha. My head is killing me, and I'm grumpy as hell. Can we just get this over with so I can go lay down?
Sorry, you're right.
Lay down here and try to relax.
If you find cancer or something, I don't want to know about it.
Ja. Auf jeden Fall.
How long is this gonna take?
Almost there. Just let it work.
And hey, Bishop. Thanks for saving my life.
Touching, cowboy. Touching.
What is that supposed to mean?
Alan Rickman.
Who?
Never mind.
Kann ich alle nicht mit denen reden? Was ist denn das?
Okay, there we go. All done.
My head still feels like it's splitting in half.
That is to be expected, considering your injuries. I will inform Rook 25 that you will be taking the afternoon off.
Thanks. Oh, and Bishop, you'll have to speak with me tomorrow if you want to ask about Pawn 7. I really need to lay down.
Take care of yourself, Gary.
Yeah, I'll try.
We both need to concentrate, Bishop.
I guess the bishop saving your life hasn't done much to improve your personality?
Alright, we need to speak seriously for a moment.
I take it you like to talk about Pawn 7.
Yes. Have you both been here all day? Nein, first. Let's talk about your relationship with Rook 13.
Relationship? Don't be absurd. I would never hold sexual relations with a co-worker.
Aw, well, shucks. I had my hopes up and everything.
I only meant how well do you know each other?
I don't see why that matters, but we've known each other about a month. We spent the whole time cooped up in this room, so I'd say we know each other pretty well.
I do not know anyone aboard this vessel very well. Not even my own sister.
So you're not a couple of murderers in this together? Nein. Rook 13, do you mean Rook 25? Why would you say that?
Rook 25 and I reconnected only 4 years ago, after 20 years apart. It is a long story.
It's not that long. His mother was insane. Took him from his sister and father when he was 12, forbade him to see them until the day she died, 4 years ago. Now that the bitch is dead, Kieran is free.
Whoa, isn't that a little harsh? Are you okay with her talking like that?
She was a complicated woman, and I'm used to hearing the opinion Pawn 24 has of her. Nobody understood her like I did.
20 years of brainwashing tends to have that effect.
I need to ask now, have you been here all day?
Yes.
Yeah, we have, Bishop. We haven't had a real hands-on mission since Bishop 8 left. I've spent most of today actually playing with my VR deck, bored out of my mind.
So, Rook 13 could you have left while you were playing?
Yes, well, technically it's possible, but...
Had I killed Pawn 7, I would have ideally brought his body to the organic containment unit, processed him, and then deleted the information. Failing that, I certainly would not have told you it was no accident.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
I know it is. I would not have made the point had it not been a good one. So, Pawn 24 and I need to concentrate, and you have orders.
We need to concentrate on what, exactly?
Our work.
Right, our work, of course. Sorry, Bishop, but we apparently have work to do. So much work.
Ja.
Bishop, what a pleasure to see you.
Ein bisschen verdächtige ich die, nicht sehr, aber ein bisschen. Ich sollte das Chipglocke, ich sollte doch reingucken. Dachte ich. So, access chip locker near the brick and remove a stack of data chips.
Now, we took a pretty heavy beating from those F-35s earlier, and so you're gonna need a lot of chips. Grab a ton of them and head up to Upper Avionics and the Upper Crawl. If you need more, you can always come back.
Ja, okay. So all. Was? Kann ich. Was? Nee. Wie funktioniert denn das? Queue is full. Was? Either went utility energy by selecting the blues. The blue energy bar or remove items when you PC to decrease storage energy and gives you to space in you. What? Went. So. Kann ich jetzt das machen? Ist das richtig? Switch up open chips to replace an upper avionics. Ach so. Okay, wir sollen das jetzt also reparieren.
So, Bishop, I hear you embarrassed poor Pawn 11 here. That must have been something to see. Was it? I'm sure it was. I really have no doubt.
Are you done? Why do I even speak to you?
Mom's the word, I promise. She was hilarious today.
No, laugh at Adele and her ingenuity all you want. Everyone else around here only thinks they are smart. Bishop, do you remember the tune I was whistling before you, well, when you found me in the brig? The one you said was Jeremy Soule?
Sure, what about it?
The same tune she's hearing is also stuck in my head. The very same one. And believe me when I say I know my VR games. I know them like something I know really well. I especially know Jeremy Soule's work, and what is in our heads is something I've never heard in any game before. I can swear by it.
Isn't that strange? What made you say it was Jeremy Soule?
Oh, I don't know, I guess I was wrong. It's something he composed a long time ago.
No way. I've got everything he's ever done, right back to the Secret of Evermore. I'm telling you, it's not him.
It does not matter, Charlie. I'm sure it's nothing. Hold on a second. I think we're about finished here.
Yep, just one more. Bingo! And that, as they say, is all she wrote.
All who wrote?
Never mind. I think we did good work here. Rook 9 should be happier than a wirehead on Black Friday.
Yes, well done to us. So, Bishop, I suppose you'd like to now know who we think is responsible for Pawn 7. Rook 25 did say you've been tasked to speak with us, yes?
You need to defend yourselves, not point fingers.
I do not have an alibi, if this is what you need. Other than to say I was working. When it happened, I was doing my rounds. I could have been anywhere.
And I was in the barracks playing Peacecraft with my brother. Several people saw me there, and I never left until Night 15 herded us to mission ops.
Take a guess. Nein, ich will nicht, dass sie irgendeine Sachen machen. How did you get along with Pawn 7?
Well, enough, I suppose. He was, how do you say, a bit of a mother's boy? I do not understand killing someone so innocent. It is very troubling.
Mother's boy? Oh, God. And that reminds me, who's gonna tell his parents? I can't do it. I don't have it in me. No way.
I'm pretty sure that job would fall to Night 15 or the King.
Right, yeah. Of course it would. Well, we've just never seen death aboard this plane before. Today changes things, and I'll bet they'll have cameras aboard in no time. Yep, in no time at all.
You are wasting your time with us, Bishop. Go and talk with Pawn 64. I would put all my money on him at least knowing something.
Wait a second, you don't know that. He is a friend of mine, and I know he could never do it. Never. No way, not a chance. I know people, Adele, and I know you're wrong.
Maybe you're not the best judge of character after all.
So he's got something personal going on that he'd rather not talk about. It doesn't make him a killer.
I am not accusing anyone, but he has been acting unusual. Distant, abrasive. Something has him frightened. Maybe Pawn 7 caught 64 doing something he should not have been doing. Like maybe he was contacting Angelov.
Adele?
No, Charlie. Listen to me. This is important.
Do you remember how you thought the bishop embarrassed you in the brig earlier?
You truly don't know when to stop with the jokes, do you?
Well, if you just turn around right now, you can discover what real embarrassment feels like.
Oh, merde.
Hi.
Oh, boy. Would you look at the time? I have other repairs to make now. Those homeless mercenaries sure caused a lot of damage. Well, duty calls. Did I get that one right, Charlie? Duty calls?
Haha, perfect! And yeah, I should probably get back to work as well. Lots to do.
Take care, Bishop, and watch your back.
Don't let her bother you. She's all right.
She thinks I killed Pawn 7 and helped Angela. She is not all right.
Nobody actually believes that. Don't be ridiculous. She was just blowing off some steam, releasing some of that tension we're all feeling today.
I know you don't believe it, my friend. And I understand I haven't been myself lately, but I promise you have nothing to worry about. Okay?
Well, all right. But if I have nothing to worry about, then you stop being so grumpy. It doesn't suit you.
I don't suppose you want to tell me what else they said.
Forget that. Did you call Pawn 7? Nein, you heard enough. Pawn 7 thinks you're scolded. Nothing that matters. Pawn 11 is just scared.
I think it does matter. Do you think she'll speak to anyone else? Night 15, Rook 25 maybe. I only need to stay off the radar a little while longer.
Stay off their radar? Why?
Not now, and certainly not here. Okay, so look, Bishop. I'm sorry, but for now, just keep away from me, please.
Aber ja, das ist doch alles merkwürdig. Ich soll immer das Schiff reparieren, ne? Mich mit Leuten unterhalten über den Mord. Eieiei. Ist nicht leicht.
Bishop, if you have another minute, I wanted to ask you one more thing.
Sure, what's on your mind?
It is about the Guardian Church. I was only wondering what your affiliation is, if any. Are you a member?
Yes, I am full-fledged. No, of course not. Never. Now, why did you want to know?
Because I've been a member for many years. I was hoping to find another ally against Alana's teasing. Someone who understands the Church and their message of unity.
Well, you have yourself an ally then? Well, of course. I'm not a member. I don't know what the Guardian Church is.
I find that hard to believe, to be honest, but okay, I suppose then I will let you return to work. I truly hope that you and I can become friends.
So, und ich würde sagen, wir können hier doch mal einen perfekten Cut machen. Bis dahin und tschüss.